Hello. How is everyone doing tonight? So, if you read the title, you may see that I have some new champions from the Banquet Awards. I opened up a basic, and it was a champion I've been wanting for a very, very long time. Well, specifically the dupe, of course. I've had Silk rank 3 for ages. People have been making fun of her gold stars for however many months at this point. But finally, she's got the dupe. So I'm gonna be... I think tonight I'm gonna draft her whenever I can, just to celebrate it. But I was convinced after that pull to open up a Titan, even though I was planning on saving. And boy am I glad I did, because I got a Spiral out of it, and she's already up at rank 3. And I can't wait to use her some. She's so fun. Right now I'm sitting at, looks like the bottom of Mysterium 3 probably. If I can make some progress, that would be nice. I don't really care. I don't like this season. If I can just end Mysterium, that'll be great. So, I already hit the minimum too. Hellboy, the unawakened Spiral. Wow, is that where we're going now? That's funny. But, in all seriousness, Spiral's awaken ability is nice, but I would say Silk's is better. I'm not all that worried about her awaken ability. It'll be nice if I ever get it, but it's not something that I'm really feeling like I'll be missing for a while. Thank you, Hellboy. I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't had a really good opening in a while, so it feels extra good. I think I will not be banning Serpents, at least not tonight, because I've got a rank 3 Kushala, I've got a rank 3 Chavez, I got a rank 3 Spiral. I think I can afford to start actually fighting Serpent, which I don't love. I might still ban like high rank Serpents, but we'll see. Hey Jin, you're the real trap MCOC. Really? Okay. Hey, respect. You also got Spiral today and took it to rank 3? I'm in good company, Hellboy. Running friendlies? Sure, respect. I hit the minimum. I have no Battlegrounds obligations. And gave her an Awakening Gem. Very nice. I'm kind of surprised you gave her the gem. Is there something in particular that you wanted it for? There she is. Oh, and I am going to be drafting Silk every time she comes up tonight. Just out of celebration. But I have Spiral for that Serpent. Perfect. Samuel, thank you. Oh, it looks so good. Look at that. There's silver stars on Silk. It's such a long time coming. It became such a meme. I don't know, crap fan. You just like silver stars? Hey, that's fair. I mean, if you've got every other Mystic awakened, like, it's not a bad awaken ability by any means. But I don't feel like I'm missing a single thing, really, by not having her duped. Alright, I really want him to put down Serpent. I gotta try out the Spiral. Well, defense is a little light. But yeah, if anyone wants to friendly, let me know now and I can get a list going. Boo. Hey, Juan. Thank you for the congratulations. All right, Hellboy, you're on the list. You are first up. No, don't you? Okay. I want to fight that Serpent. I gotta try out this Spiral. I want to try her out on the CCP beta map, but I haven't been able to get my account ported over there yet. guess we go Onslaught. Narrowly missed the new Silk on your own opening. Well, I'm sorry you missed Silk. Did get an Ironheart dupe, that's not terrible. Prestige Sigs 2, also not bad. Only spent a third of what you'd initially planned, so you're happy overall. That's a great return on investment then, Samuel. Man, I was surprised to see how much more is required for higher ranks these days. I spent like 15k units, I think. Only landed me the top 25%. Which was still very solid rewards, don't get me wrong. Oh, no. But like 3 years ago, that would have been top 1% even. A little bit slower than I thought it might be. You also want to try out Spiral? Yeah, I've done some playing with her. I did some testing when she was new, and I played with her a little bit at rank 2 and just in Realm of Legends, but she is so cool. The blades is one of the coolest mechanics ever. And also, she was designed by the same person that made Enchantress. They are, at this point, one of my favorite designers. You don't want to play? That's fine, Adam. You want to eat more cookies? I don't blame you. If I had cookies, I'd be eating them now. Hey, Nugget, thank you. Oops, messed up the rotation. Now, she does currently have an issue. Whoops, forgot that wasn't a double medium. You can tell I still have some learning to do with her. But yeah, she currently has an issue where her special 1 can be like blocked partway through. Alright, 17 ruptures, how much damage is this gonna do? Not an absurd amount. This is Serpent. Yeah, that's some damage. Now I need to block, right? Yeah, oh, that's so nice. Just blocking and having the death immunity or whatever go away, that's great. Still a loss, but if I had been a better Spiral player, that would have been a win, probably. Actually decided to conduct an experiment for next December. After the season of BG ends, you're going to devote the time you usually give to BG solely to Arena. That is very interesting, Samuel. I'm very curious to see how that goes. Oops, I'm placing. Oh, Gladiator is actually a decent defender. Yeah. Hey, Peaceful, what's up? I thought I was placing first. I didn't see they already had Red Skull down. Otherwise, I would have put Sinister, probably. Kind of need a parry to stick at the beginning. There we go. What happened there? Maybe I shouldn't have thrown that into block. Got to 15k by December from barely trying an arena for 4 months. Curious what you can accumulate in a year. Yeah, you can get a lot of units. You want her? She's so good, Jay. Never thought you'd see the day where I fight Serpent. You know, I didn't really either, Hellboy. Hey, Justin, what's up? Laura, Silver Star Silk, you know it. I'm excited. Now that my silk is duped, you gotta bug me about the poverty sinister. Well, Samuel, I don't know if you know this, but I actually have a mutant awakening gem right now. Mutant 7-star awakening gem. And I haven't decided if I want to give that to Sinister or Dazzler. But I'm going to decide soon. So I might be out of the poverty sinister land eventually. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. I forgot. Nugget, I am running on the... You are definitely not new to Battlegrounds Betting. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaning Sinister at the moment over Dazzler for the same reason. But the thing is, Dazzler is going to be, for most intents and purposes, not obtainable for a very long time for me. There it goes. No, it's a ways out, but Dazzler will be in crystals. Yeah, and that's why I am leaning towards Sinister. But I'm not going to do it until I at least have the resources to rank 3 him. It's not worth using an Awakening Gem on a rank 2, in my opinion. And I'm waiting on a lot of basic catalysts for that. Hey, Jerkface. Gonna awaken Sinister, reasoning being that if you awaken Dazzler, you'll lose your mind every Titan. That's true. That's a very good point. Dazzler will probably come out in next Titan. Let's see. They're changing how the Titans are working. But yes, she would be in the March Titan, right? Yeah. Yeah, so March is when she'll enter the Titan. All right, Hellboy, you wanna? Yeah, there we go. If anyone else wants a friendly, just let me know. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I got time. What are they changing about the Titans? Peaceful, they're setting it up so that it takes longer before it rotates, but there's more new champions in it. And a lot of that's because they're running out of older champions to add to it. Chunky roster. Hellboy, you said you wanted to test out Spiral too? I don't know that I have any great fights for her in my deck, but maybe. Hey Jeff, what's up? There it is. Gotta draft Silk. It's her night. Hey, PP, what's up? Okay, here it is. What do I want to do here? Deadpool works pretty well for Photon. I did that earlier. Let's do that. Spiral isn't good this meta? Well, MCOC bot. I am very new with her, and I just pulled off a 49k a couple matches ago. So I think she can handle it. Maybe not if you're like fighting for Celestial 3 or something, but down here in Mysterium, definitely. Let's throw down Guardian. Nick Fury, okay. I guess we go Kushala here. Awakened rank 3 Chi. Took up Crossbones to rank 3. Very nice, PP. Loving seeing all these Banquet rank ups. No. Have many of the spells up. I'm sure that's doable better, but I'm still not great with Kushala. Having a high skill day. PP, all of a sudden my skill roster has gotten really good too. Wow, that was so close. Definitely could have won that. Curious to see what the new Chase 7-star for the next saga is going to be. That's a great point, Samuel. Time zone difference for the live stream didn't work out for you, so don't know if it was already announced. Samuel, the live stream today was really sparse. A lot of the Kabam staff are still out of the office for the holidays, so they pre-recorded it, and it was only like half an hour long. So there's not a ton known at the moment still. Oh, right. I was saving Guardian for this fight. Kind of forgot that. I guess we go with Deadpool here. Is Suicide's worth it for Arena? Trying to grind some units for the deathless pieces that you're missing? Yeah, Arena is where Suicides are best for, Jay, because the health loss doesn't really matter at all. It's all about just finishing rounds quick. No, I didn't want to go for special 2 first. Maybe I should have though. Oh, I was unlucky. Whoops. GG, Hellboy. Wow, nice. Dazzler will be in the next Titan, which rolls over in March. She'll be in it for a while, given the change in how often it rolls over. Yeah, I was just pulling that up. Thank you, though, Jerkface. Oh, come on. What's going on? There it goes. Okay, so here is what they officially said. In 2025, 3 idle champions, which is like Isophene, will have alternate release mechanisms. They aren't all going to be free like Isophene, but there will be ways to get them guaranteed. So they are not going into the Titan. The Titan will now be a 3-month update cadence, up from the 2 months that it's currently at. And the idols will not be in it. And that means that the next batch, which won't leave the Titan until March 2026. Wait, there's no way that's right. Oh wait, no, this would be December, right? December 2025 will have, not Isophene, but it will have Gentle and Okoye? I don't know how she's pronounced. So they will not leave the Titan for another year. Wow, that's kind of wild. The Ares preview in Deathless to Enos? Yeah, I've seen people talking about that, Walrus. I don't know anything about the character, but it seems like a lot of people are excited about him. Made a mistake on Guardian? I made a mistake by placing Guardian. If they stick to the current pattern of using the Saga Chase Champ to introduce a new 7-star, there's not a lot left. Yeah, at this point we have a good percentage of the champions available as a 7-star. Oh, you want a friendly, peaceful? Sure thing. Let me clear up the friends list a little bit. Sure, there's someone I don't recognize. I don't recognize you. Alright, if you would just send me a request, please, peaceful. Oh, your eyes, sorry, Hellboy. Given that Karate Mike did join Kabam in 2024, 7-star Zemo time. Hey, he already got Craven in. There we go. I could see 7-star Zemo coming in 2025. I think he was too good for a lot of the earlier pools, but I don't think at this point he's crazy. Oh, great call, Jerkface. I totally forgot about Dazzler. Well, friendlies are the time to leave Serpents alone. Might as well start getting some practice now. Seven-star Zemo wouldn't even make him relevant. He'd be good in certain things for sure. He wouldn't be the best by a long shot. But... Hey, Viraj, what's up? Hope they put out an offer for the Deathless pieces. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm sure at some point they'll have catch up or ways to catch up if you miss those initial ones. But I would guess it's gonna be a little while. Hey, Salin, how's it going? Kabam, which champion have you been craving to get in the game? You know, if I had to guess, I don't think Mike waited until people asked him. I think day one, Mr. Mike went in there and said, we need Kraven the Hunter. Don't know how many options they have left to consider for 7-star editions. You, for one, are praying for Claire. Claire would be good. Claire would definitely be good. Oh, there's Silk. Got her after. Got Venom. Yeah, you got a pretty good draft here. Well, I should grab Kushala for that Serpent. Ooh, what are the modes that you need for Serpent? Is it the parries, the heavies, or the intercepts? Alright, I'm just looking at the list of champions. I think we're overdue for I-Bomb as a 7-star. I think he's bound to show up eventually. think they said they'd put out offers for the Deathless Piece in mid or late 2026. That makes sense. I certainly wouldn't expect to see them any sooner than like late 2025. Missed one of the King Groot pieces. Really, Hellboy. Are you gonna buy it for Thanos? Just wish you could buy the missing Deathless pieces one at a time versus 5k units. Missing one from 2 champs. Can't you buy them from both of them? I mean, that's a lot of units, of course, but... Oh, look at that slow. So nice. I think 5k is way too expensive. It's insane. Well, I mean, the point of it is, since you're bypassing sometimes potentially pretty difficult stuff. Oh, wow, that was close. I shouldn't have gone for the striker. There was no need. That was overkill. But 5k units for Thanos? Like 5k units for Deathless King Groot, I can understand that. But 5k units for Thanos? I'd pay that for Thanos. Oh, wait, you got Prowler. It's only a 6-star though. Let's see how this goes. Was that 200k overkill perfection? Wow. Okay, Havocs have been giving me trouble this entire meta. Come on. There. Red was 200k and you think hit alone was close. Yeah, regardless, I probably didn't need the striker and maybe I could have won without it. Oh yeah, so I finished up the animations to let people play emotes on the screen. Here, I'll play a couple right now. I think they look all right. Yeah, I'm happy with how they're turning out. In another stream or two, I'll set them up to be free so that way we can kind of test them together. Sinister is so stupid, yeah. Sinister is ridiculous this meta. How do we do that? Right now, you don't, Hellboy. But in a couple streams time, we'll do some testing together. The permanent solution is that it'll cost 50 of the points that you get from betting. And you'll just use it through the chat like all the other stuff. But for that testing stream, I'll make them free. This guy still sucks. Man, the reach on that was crazy. Oh, you probably don't want the special ones, do you? Oh. I thought he was incinerating me. Okay. 50 points is just as evil as the 5k units for a deathless piece? Hey, I mean, the whole point of the units is that there's something to use them for. And I want to pick a value that makes it so that you can't, like, that you actually are incentivized to do the betting. The house trying to get the winnings back? That's right, Walrus. I need those virtual points. I desperately. You special one for Serpent? Okay, I figured that out right at the end there. Good to know. GG, Peaceful, well done. Wait, actually, let me give you a green goblin GG on here. Where is it? Boom, there you go. Oh yeah, was anyone else wanting a friendly? If so, we can queue that up. If not, I'll just do an energy match. I don't. No. Serpent Fight is weird this meta because your instinct is to dodge the first hit of a special one, although it's not unblockable. Oh, true, because of the fear, yeah. Thank you, Ars. It has most of the emotes, Hellboy, but I will be disabling some of the more toxic ones. Don't expect a Loki laugh in here. Is that my new alliance? No, Sora. My new alliance is going to be SSX. Oh, Kabam is definitely going to be in there. Also going to be picking up some Titan Charge from the Daily Super event for a while. You'll have 2 by the time Autumn of Agony ends. Still hoping for Shothra, Enchantress, Scream, or Cow. Hope you can get him, Samuel. Shothra remains my #1 most wanted. She would be another instant rank 3. Oh, come on, there you go. No. I need to order that new cable. Speaking of instant rank 3 Shothra. Dang, this is a roster. Maybe I ban that Jack. Yeah, I think Jack counters more in my champions than Shothra does. Oh, whoops, let me, sorry about that. You pulled Red Hulk? Ooh, I'm sorry, Juan. Seen a few rank 4 Shothras? I saw one at least. I don't want to spoil it in case anyone has not seen that specific one, but I was very jealous of it. Alright, gotta go with Spiral. Gotta get some experience with her for sure. They need to add Abyss Nexus Relics. The whole state of Relics makes me very sad. They just need to do anything with Relics. Pulled Patriot and Spiral. Hey, 1 for 2 isn't bad. And Patriot will be getting buffed eventually. I rank 4 Shothra. One, I was in the 25% bracket. I'm not getting any rank 4s. Still missing 3 5-stars and a 3-star. I think I'm missing 1 3-star, 1 4-star, 1 5-star, and then like 4 6-stars or something like that. I'm kind of close. Your alliance mate has a rank 4 bullseye. Really, Hellboy? I am fairly certain that no one in my alliance has a rank 4. Took Shothra to rank 2. If you dupe her or scream after next AoA Titan Charge, they're the next rank 3. They are both definitely worth it. Just want Jack from the Titan and you can be done. There's still so many of the pulls I want in the Titan. Relics, you think Relics were the worst mistake? I don't know that I agree with that, Samuel. I'm sad with how they've turned out, like how they haven't really done too much more with them, but I don't know. I think they've added a lot to how you go about the game. Kind of giving you a safety net like that. Can't get past 120 points in GC. This GC sucks. I'm not a fan of it. Oops. Yikes, okay. Well, this one's a loss. Two of your alliance mates have 2 rank 4s. Hellboy, what alliance are you in? I did not know you're in that whaley of an alliance. I was talking with Empy earlier, and he's in TCN who got number 1, so he was pretty excited about those rewards. Not mistakes as in they shouldn't be in the game, but in the sense that their execution was the poorest of anything attempted these past 2 years. Okay, I can definitely see that a lot more. Because I do really like the core of them, but yeah, it's gotten to a point where I don't know how they can even recover them at this point. Like, the biggest whales already have them all at very high SIGs. If there was any indication that they would come back to making relics, then those people would just hoard enough to get them all day one. I don't know. I just have a hard time seeing how they're ever going to do anything with it again. Stopping relics, you would say, is the worst mistake? Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure it took a lot of time, and it's very difficult to make these things that are good benefits to champions without being crazy overpowered for some, but I don't know. They don't all need to be this sort of thing too, right? Because these are supposedly battlecast relics. They like left the door open for other kinds of relics. It would have been very cool to expand on that a little bit, but nope. I guess I wanted to do other stuff. That was a lucky spell proc. I'm not gonna go for the striker. Can I get away with it? Yes, I can. Did I see that you duped Onslaught? I did not see that, Juan. Congratulations, that's huge. Lots of good pulls going around today. No way, really? That 3% health? That's this meta for you. Not in the whale alliance, just those 2 guys who are whales. Okay. Need to start having 1 new champ and 1 new relic a month. That'd be cool. I don't see them doing that, but it would be cool. Till this day, you only have 1 rank 3. Hey, me too. I mean, unless you're a big whale or spend a ton of resources, there's really only 1 available for people. It's the one in Act, what is it, 9.1? No, it was Act 8. Act 8 exploration. Those silver stars on silk are making you just as happy as me. Couldn't stand looking at the gold anymore. Well, I'm glad I could save your eyes. Hey, Juan. The pain of having to look at those gold stars. You can kill with special one with silk? Really? Okay, I might have to try that. DLL's mentioned that relic production fell on champ designers. What makes more money, champions or relics? Yeah, and I totally understand why it happened. Like, from the sounds of it, it was pretty unsustainable, the way it was happening. But it really sucks because, man, at the beginning, it was such a hard sell. There were a lot of people that were very opposed to relics. And by the time those people came around to relics, they had stopped producing them. So it was like this situation where you finally got these naysayers on your side. And I mean, I do understand some of the naysayers' concerns, but by the time they were finally brought around, it was now the opposite way. And yeah. Black Cat, Gladiator, and Shocker bands. Okay. Capitalism 101. Man, I saw some statistics that were interesting. I went back and looked at the year-end stat emails that they send out, right? And I think it was 2018, where they said that in that year there were like 2 billion hours played of MCOC in that year. And this year's it was like 200,000. So there's been an enormous decrease in playtime over the last 6 years. And I would not have guessed that it was that drastic. So, I mean, since seeing that, I kind of get why they're pushing some more monetization things if, like, their numbers are down that much from 2018. I just had never connected that it was that big of a drop-off. Who do I want here? I guess I'll take abs. I can get a Silver Surfer dab for you, Hellboy. There you go. I am really looking forward to the testing stream for that. Kindred. Kindred. I'm gonna try Spiral here. Please keep that one. I'll keep that one. I'm only gonna remove the ones that are historically very toxic, which is pretty much Loki Laugh and the Jessica Trash Can. I think all the others are gonna stay. Oops, I gotta remember to do the right combo. It's too far away. I did forget about that bug. I hope that bug is coming in the next update, getting fixed. I guess the patch notes are out. I could check those. Huh. I just noticed that she spins around when she dashes back. It's kind of funky. I didn't have many ruptures up that time. Oops, that's what I mean. Oh, and right, Blades is a stun. See, as always, my problem with using champions that I'm not as familiar with is, sure, I know how to use them in ideal situations, but once you get outside of those ideal situations, I'm not good at like adapting to new things. What's the most efficient way to gain points in Arena? Just using your strongest champs from the start, or finishing 7 stars before moving to 6 stars. 7 stars are always going to be faster. If you take a look at the points that they give, it's, well, I guess I should say, featured Arena, 7 stars. Basic Arena, top champs. If you're really trying to be optimal about it, I just use 7 stars in featured Arena, 6 stars in basic Arena. It works pretty well that way. But yeah, in the featured Arena, 7 stars get a huge point boost. In the basic Arena, they're awarded roughly the same as 6 stars. Now that we have rank 3s and rank 4s, it's a little bit more, but not as much. Not nearly as much. Alright, I'm gonna try the special one. I'm not sure that's enough. You lied. It was super close though. I see. With class advantage or someone without quite the health pool of Onslaught, that's definitely doable, isn't it? Jessica emote is the best one? Wow, hellboy. Toxic. Hey, let's go. Saw a forum post about it. Karate Man said, not this, but hopefully next patch. Ah, okay. That is a bummer. I wish it was sooner, but at least it's on the docket. The bug with Spiral is the fact that her special one whiffs. Yeah, there's a little section in there where if your spacing is a little bit off, I think, the opponent has a chance to block, even if they've been hit by the rest of it, which is obviously pretty bad. Yeah, that's correct, Samuel. The special 2 should be fine. Special 1 kills on smaller health pools, forgot to mention that. Hey! GG, 1. Oh, whoops, that wasn't one I thought it was. Versus not Onslaught, yeah. I mean, it even almost killed the Onslaught. Of course, I did get the extra 2 from finishing a combo, but either way. Luke, she does not need the Awakening. It's handy, but I mean, I wouldn't even say in Battlegrounds there's all that many situations that it's going to be super useful in. Let me pull it up real quick, just so I definitely know what I'm talking about. Where is she? There she is. So while Dancing Blades are active, she regens some block damage, which Dancing Blades, they can be up a decent amount of time, but I wouldn't say that's a critical thing in most matchups. And the more useful part of the SIG is for each fervor, the duration of incoming shock, incinerate, and poison debuffs are reduced, and that can be enough to get minus 100% duration. there's not a ton of matchups in Battlegrounds that I would want to do where you'd be getting shock, incinerate, and poison debuffs. I think it's mostly for like hazard shift stuff. Friendly? Yeah, Salen, send me a friend request. Let me find. And as always, apologies if I remove you from the friends list at any point. Friends lists are way too short. We need longer friends lists in this game. You went for an intercept at the start. She had an unstoppable spell. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, okay. Well, Salem, we can do a friendly after this one. Sorry. You'll be up next. One tip for Kate in this meta. In some matches after you throw the special one, you can just throw the striker into the air if you've got it. That's right. People were telling me that. I just forgot about it, Samuel. Thank you for bringing it up again. 1-2, how's it going? Gonna open another 7-star. All right, PP, I will beam you some luck. I'll try to manifest something good for you. Giving you some of my silk luck, unless you don't want silk, and then I'll give you some whatever you want luck. Let me know who you get. Have a surplus of Mystic Awakening Gems with no one to use them on except her, Mojo, and Mordo. Oh, well, I mean, it's a good Awaken ability. Like, less block damage is always a positive. And it will allow you to take some matchups that she otherwise couldn't. But, like, for my roster currently, I wouldn't use a gem on her. Because there are better Mystic options. Here, I'll forward that on for you. There you go. Okay, we got Onslaught. I guess I'll go with Nick too. Finished Crucible. 2 Man-Things and a Jack. Wow, Adam, that is an amazing... those are some amazing rewards from Crucible. Congratulations. 0, I'm doing amazing. And it's entirely because you told me to open that Titan. And I got that Spiral. Silk Dupe and Spiral on the same day? It's a good day. Hey, Sandmill, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay, I'll do something else. Are you wanting me to try different matchups, Hellboy, or what? Two 7-star Science rank 3 gems. Okay, one is going to Photon when you finally dupe. After some playing around, you're really leaning Deathless She-Hulk. Deathless She-Hulk is very, very good. He does have 4 wraths up. It's all damage. Forgot about that. Sasquatch is not exactly new. much damage does the special 3 do? Who should you invest Science Awakening gem and rank 3 gem on? Piggy, Photon, or Count? Ooh. I'd probably lean Photon, but I don't know a ton about Count. He might be a better option. Man, not surprised about that. White Mags, first time pull. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad, PP. Nice. Can't believe you're not using nearly half of your rank 3s. 9 are on the bench. I should check, because I have a number of rank 3s benched as well. Never doubted your pull, even with the North Star rollover. Oh, so what Zero's talking about is I opened up the 7-star basic and it was the Silk dupe, and I said in the Alliance chat, like, I'm feeling so good off of that, I kind of want to open this Titan, even though I was planning on saving it. Zero convinced me to open it. It didn't take much convincing, but he did. And as I was opening it, it was not great options in the reel, and it was just about to stop on a SIG 60 North Star, and I was so prepared to be upset. And then it rolled over to Spiral, and it was the happiest moment of my life. Oh, I totally could have gotten a pause there. Oops. Oh well. Yusuf is only using 30 rank 3s and the rest of the 65 plus are on the bench. It's a good point. Alright, GG Hellboy. Yusafa got more rank 3s in Banquet than you in 10 years? Oh, Yusafa has like 10 times the amount of rank 3s that I do. Said he went from 60 something to 90. I knew he was in the 90s. Alright, so my benched rank 3s are Shuri, Jugs, Hulk, Titania. Howard also, yeah. So I've got 5 on the bench, so that's a quarter of my rank 3s. Didn't get to try Spiral. Oh, you're right. It's a bummer. But well played. What kind of money does one have to spend to get more than double the rank 3s in one event that you have after doing all the content over the years? Well, I mean, it's at least 5 figures. If you're talking that many, you're probably approaching 6. At least $100, yeah. I can't argue with that. I might say at least $102, maybe. That's a little dicier, though. Kind with double income and all bills paid for? Oh, I was thinking the kind with no income and, like, trust fund or something. Annoying part is you can't take a break or you'll fall behind even more. That is kind of true, but also not entirely true. Because they always make it quicker to catch up. You look at people in like Act 5 have rank 4 6 stars these days. They will always be increasing the rate of acquisition of these things so that people have a chance to catch up. You will always stand a better chance of catching up than you will now. That was a poor way of phrasing it, but it will be easier to reach the next milestone from where you're currently at in a year from now than it will be now. I'll be spending 100K in 10 years. First, if I have 100K in 10 years, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I sure wouldn't complain. Although, even if I had the kind of money that like Yusafa puts into it, or any of the other big spenders, I'm not sure that I would. A big part of the fun for the game for me is having to work with what I have. I don't know that I would enjoy having literally everything. I think a lot of the charm might be gone at that point. Although what I would do, which would be really fun, would be like start a new account and just go maximum whale on it and see how long does it take for ultimate whale account to surpass my 8-year played account. That would be really interesting. Thinking Bruce Wayne or Scrooge McDuck money. Yeah, the Scrooge McDuck is the visual that I always have too, the diving through the vault. You never caught up, what do you mean? Well, okay, you'll never catch up with the top couple hundred, but being competitive with the top is very achievable. Hey, Brian. Thank you very much. That's kind of you. So I see the new champs coming this month, and what are my thoughts on them? I did see them. I haven't spent much time looking at them, but they look very cool. Do I need to save this spiral for anything? I'll try it here. Yeah, they both seem interesting. I'm very curious to see how they land. Yeah, see, that's the issue with Spiral. That does really make it hard to use her, doesn't it? Although that might just be because of this specific meta. Oops. Oh. If I had any super chats this year, I think I did, PP. I think, yeah, there were a couple the other day during the Friendly Bunch streamathon. Wish they made 6-star rank up gems more ubiquitous so you could do some more fun rank ups without sacrificing the T6 EC. I feel that. Don't think it'd be unreasonable to put a generic 4 to 5 in Sector 6 each month. That would be pretty cool. The Mausoleum will have a generic 4 to 5 gem. What's the trick with using Spiral? Build Ruptures, big special 2, I think. I've been playing her since this afternoon. I did a little bit of testing with her when she was new, but I've only been properly trying to figure her out today. Don't know how Spiral works. Does her kit have any Nullify or... Oh, whoa. PP, thank you. I'll get to that in just 1 second. So I'll just Rupture damage based on buffs. 0, she does not have Nullify, but she has Destroy. When she blocks attacks, she can destroy certain buffs, and which, if you're not familiar with Destroy, it replaces the buff with a Rubble buff, which is just nothing. The buffs that she targets are like Death Immunity, Fury. I'll need to take a look. Unblockable is one. I'll check it after this match. But it is very solid utility, and it makes her incredible versus Serpent, which I like. Let's try this. But PP, thank you so much. New year, new super chat. Well, I really appreciate that. And it looks like my thing is working, so you're automatically up at the top. Awesome. I just finished that like a day ago. Warlock is crazy annoying to fight this meta. Yeah, without a good counter, he can be tough. You know, an unexpected MVP for me this meta has been Gladiator, for people like Warlock and Guardian and Shocker. Oh, really? See, now this is really bad. Oh, actually, that worked out perfectly. Never mind, it wasn't really bad. Here comes everyone and their mom calling Spiral mid. I will defend Spiral quite a lot. She is really good. And once that special 1 is fixed, she's going to be even better. Oh, nicely done. Question for the Mausoleum is, can you use 7 stars for the 6-star part or only 6 stars? I don't know. That's a really good question, Brian. I have no idea about that. I hope we can use 7 stars for the 6-star one. Destroyer stick was given away. Kinda, that's true. Let me, I want to see the list of buffs that she targets. And now, if she's awakened... Or no. That's not part of her awakened ability. Is that in her base kit? Okay, that's in her base kit. Where is it? Here it is. When blocking, her mystical weapons have a 100% chance to destroy one of each Fury, Precision, Unblockable, Death Immunity, Immortality, and Indestructible. So some very obnoxious buffs in there. Plus Fury and Precision, which are common enough that a lot of champions you can just kind of infinitely keep those going. And it replaces them with extremely long Rebel buffs, which in turn fuel all of her other abilities. And I think it is the case that when you use Dancing Blades, that the same thing happens. Yes, if the blades strike the opponent or their block, Spiral triggers or destroy. So if Serpent goes into his death immunity and he's on the other side of the screen, throw off the blades, get rid of it, it's done. Destroy is really good utility. It is. Nobody's immune to it, that's right. Okay, so can you run both of the Deathless Mausoleum? Yeah, it's a quest walrus, so you can do both difficulties. But like Brian pointed out, we don't know if you'll be able to use the 7 stars for the 6-star quest or not. Yeah, GG, Salem. You played super well. That Deadpool fight was pretty clean. Kindred played just right into you. I wondered if that was the case. That was extremely clean. Let's see. I've got one. Probably time for one more match. She doesn't benefit from MD. She does, but not in the traditional sense, I believe. Let's go take a look at that. I think she's one that has like a separate benefit from it. Yeah, so every rank makes her ruptures a second longer. So she benefits from it, but not in the normal way. Mausoleum will give us a rank 3 for Deathless. I believe it's just a generic rank 3 Sora. So you could use it for the Deathless. I think the Sig Stones are specifically Deathless, but the rank up gem is generic. Hey, Messiah, what's up? Oh, that's not right. Oops, that's not. Why was that not on? New year, new connection cable. Yeah, I need to get that on order. All right, let's do one more match. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight. I just wanted to get in there with some of these new champions and try them out a bit. Looks like there's lots of people on anyway. Blimey. Is that Nefaria? Should probably be in Domino. I want to do that Spiral versus Serpent match again. I've been wanting to test that on the CCP server, but haven't been able to get my account copied over there yet. Probably won't until next week either, because it is the weekend. That's being sassy. He's obnoxious. Oops. Okay. Kindred, Enchantress, and Penny. Where did I place in Banquet? Messiah, I was in the top 25%. Which was solid. Can't really complain about it. I didn't spend an absurd amount. Let's see if I can grab some good defenders here. Oddly ended up way higher than expected. Where did you place, Messiah? Gotta grab Arcade. Let's go with Gladiator. 2 to 3%. Very nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people that were up there. I'm happy with how my Banquet went overall. Maybe I should have gone to the Awakening gem. It might have been nice to get Black Panther or Medusa awakened, but I don't really regret it. Oh, grab Serpent, grab Serpent. I want to do that fight. I want to try it. It probably won't go well, but I need practice with it. No. Thinking you were going to be 5 to 10 or lower. Didn't spend that much, so you're shocked. Yeah, it is crazy how much it's gone up though, because I was saying earlier, like the amount that I spent this year in, I don't know, 3-4 years ago would have been easy top 1%. Why not use your rank 3 Silk now? Wait, did she come up in the draft? Did I miss her? If I missed her, oof, that's my bad. I would have drafted her if I had seen her. She's in the deck. I've used her a few times tonight. Wait, what? How did he not get slept? I'm so confused. What happened there? I guess I messed something up. Was I not close enough to trigger the sleep? Oh, you're looking at the opponent's draft pick. Okay, gotcha. Mine is this year. I've always been top 90 or better. Saw some number. F that, you're good. No way you're dropping more than 17K. Yeah, not worth it at all. Do your annual 1 to 1500? Yeah. I wasn't close enough. Was that it? Man, I felt really close. I must have been like just outside. I'm gonna go back and watch this. Oh, I was right there. No, I was like... Does like... Is there a effect interaction there? Assassin couldn't have picked in Samuel. I was at 100% health. Is it a thing like that she can't sleep them when she's taunted or something like that? I was not aware of anything like that. Maybe it has to be right after you use a basic attack? I'm pretty sure I've dashed back before it. Charging a heavy attack while close to the opponent consumes all mixed emotions on the opponent to inflict a sleep passive, increasing by up to 4 seconds. This ability cannot be activated with no mixed emotions and cannot be activated on defense. Neither of those apply. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Oh, really? That didn't connect? Well, this is a messy fight. Please throw that. Thank you. Heavy too early? Pig was still in the special animation? Would that do it? I mean, it doesn't say that in her abilities, but I guess it makes sense. So annoyed with X-Pull. He's at Sig 80 and it's still not enough to cancel Nick's second life. Yeah, you gotta be like Sig 200 for that, don't you? I do want to watch that again though. Actually. I guess, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess he was just in his special animation. It makes sense. I was too quick. Okay, but I think I am gonna call it there. So let's see who is live tonight. Whoa, we got a lot of people live tonight. Let's go on over to Ace Fusion's stream. That's where I'm gonna head tonight. If you want the link to that, ending on a loss is insane. I'm out of time tonight. I got a busy day tomorrow. But if you feel like heading on over there, there is the link, and feel free to hit him with the hashtag ACATAC. But thank you everyone showing up tonight. I know it's a little bit on the quicker side. And especially thank you to PP for sending over the $5. I appreciate that a ton. But I hope everyone has a excellent rest of your night, and I will catch you later. See ya.